Hi, Christian Dior was actually started by Jace Robinson, or it was handed over, something was changed over. It actually spelled out Dior when I was flipping out these tarot cards. You could have thought you had something to do with that, or just something bigger. Okay. I was going to smoke some pot first, and I didn't. I don't think I need it. I love it, but I don't need it. That's kind of cool. Going to a psychic. Somebody was going to get high before they went to one of those readers or those little stores. How did it go? I was going to eat a brownie or cookie. And I'm like, I want to be sharp. I want to be sharp, if not more sharp, as the one reading my palms or my cards. Okay. Tell me what happened when you went this way. Oh, someone's on their way right now. Okay. Why? To find out something about a woman. And about a child. A wife, possibly, and a child. I don't know if it's their wife. It could be your wife and child that they want to find out about. Truth. Yeah, I want to find out if this child's mine. You're going to a... What kind of psychic is this? I hope that somebody's not calling that 500 psychic. It's like, hi, Judy. Yeah, could you tell me if this kid is mine? That's all I want to know. I'm going to say no. I knew it. I need to know the truth about who I'm with. Should I leave? I can't stand the person that I'm with. This is a man going to some... I have no love for the one that I'm losing everything. Now, this psychic could actually just be a friend of theirs. I have to come over and talk to you just for a little bit with the Page of Cups, just for a little bit. I need to know some things, and I can't talk to this one. So, I see that some people just say that they're psychic. This is a big thing now. I'm psychic. I'm gifted. Oh, you are. Would you like to show me? No. So I just believe it. Absolutely. Okay. But this guy, like, I need... Oh, man. This could even be that Jonathan, that Edwards guy that he knows, somebody knows. Or Tyler Henry or something. Like, I need answers. I can't do this anymore. I don't want this to be publicized. I don't want it to be aired. I just... Something like that, too. They're going to be, well, you know, if you say, let's just say that if I say there's going to be a big spike in people paying psychics, they'll make sure everybody else gets paid except for me. I don't know what it is with me and this entity. It has to be my DNA. See, eventually when your enemy spends all of their time attacking you or just trying to ruin you, or if you're saying something, now people start switching sides naturally. Well, okay. But let me put myself on that side, the entity side. Let's say there's a rumor going on about me that I slept with the whole football team. If I attack those people, the shit may be true. Why would I put anything into that? So people are noticing these kinds of things. But this one's like, all right, I'm on my way. I got the kid with... This could even be like, I have the kid with me. I'm going to bring this kid. Somebody wants to know if the kid is actually theirs. For whatever that is, there's someone who has a niece or a nephew, and it's actually their child. I wouldn't go to the psychic for that. Can't you get DNA? Don't they have DNA tests at CVS? Or something like that? I think they do. Somewhere you can buy a DNA test or something, can't you? Hold on. This is... I invested almost everything that I had in a business. you're not going to tell this person anything, right? I don't know if there's people who show up at palm readers or some type of spiritualist place and they say, so what is it that's going on? And you're like, well, let me just tell you everything that you just need to regurgitate to me instead, and then I'll pay you. Thank you. I feel much better. This is even, I don't even know if I want to, is this a big wedding or something? This feels like a reception coming up or some type of event coming up where we have to be in front of people. I have nothing left. I mean, I literally have nothing left. It's not even so much about money. See, there's also somebody who went to some type of person who is a psychic, and they wound up bonding because of how honest this person was about what was going on in their life. And it could even be like, now we're friends, and this could be a male psychic type of person dealing with another male and a child that looks like, I got this little girl and I don't know what to do now. Like, there's someone who the mother just vanished, or she just up and left. This guy doesn't know whether he should take money out of the bank account. I mean, I don't know if she's coming back. I'm just kind of left with this kid. If I take money out and then she wants a divorce, am I a thief now? I mean, is this a joint account? Why do I feel like I always feel like sometimes once in a while I feel like somebody is trying to put something up my asshole via a supposedly etheric doll from Roblox. I don't know why you do this to me. You're like molesting me remotely. I don't like it. Jardin Traeger. I don't appreciate it. Are you a predator now? Is this Jardin? I thought they said they didn't want you messing with that shit. They were pretty clear the first time. Okay, see you. What does the whole world have to drop in order to get this to stop doing this to people? Is there anybody else that feels like you got people using your body as a sex fucking doll connected to something else? The whole entire planet will drop. Every building that you have one of these things in. How about this? I'm just gonna say this. By tonight, what should we do? 8 o'clock my time? Every facility, every home that has one of these dolls in it of somebody where you are torturing them with things because you're fucking pissed at something, but you don't have the balls to show up at their front door or to stand in front of their face. These are for the meek, the weak, and the mild. Something will happen in your home where it will be stopped. Something will happen in your establishment, your building, and I know that some of you are reinforcing buildings like a motherfucker because of your girl here, huh? It's not going to matter. The ground beneath it will collapse. There will be a sinkhole. Please don't fuck with me. I don't feel a sense of peace. I feel a sense of some shit that I said is happening, and every time somebody tries to build something, it's or an accident, or someone can't make it, or it just doesn't go right because you're going against the Creator's plan. I'm going to say it again. There's a plan in place, and this plan was put in place by something greater than you, and it will happen. You were an obstacle. Judgment was called. Now the obstacle is being removed out. This is it. See, we don't get overly technical here. There's an order, and that's it. I was supposed to go to some function. How do I show up like this? I mean, when I tell you I don't have any more acts left. I don't have any more faces, no more masks, no more hats, whatever you want to call it. I can't play this role anymore. I don't feel like I fit in. This is very cold, that people are becoming cold in whatever this environment is, okay? Even psychics, is there like even people who claim to be guides and advisors and shit just becoming real cold and rude? Becoming. I think that they always were, and that it's easy, especially if you have a platform with filters and editing, and you can just be whoever you want people to think that you are. There's this big planned event. I mean, what is this a wedding being planned? Sir, you're making this woman uncomfortable because you're basically telling her to tell you, if you went all the way to a psychic to ask somebody and get advice whether you should marry somebody, you already had your answer. I'm against marriage. It's too final. I don't want to be with you until death do us part, and I don't want to tell you that I'm going to be there when you're at your fucking worst and I'm possibly at my best. I'm not going to commit to that. I just won't do it. And that's final. I'll date you. I'll fuck you. We can go out. Yeah, I may see other people. I may just like you. It's just how I wing it. I wing life. That's it. I don't want to talk about whether we're exclusive. All right? I see you out with somebody. I turn the other way and act like I don't know you. You do the same. You know me? We see each other. We're out by ourselves. Maybe we hook up. That's the kind of shit I like to get down with. Commitment for me, I have a hard time committing because people and things leave my life so quickly for different reasons. Either they're removed, or they get taken, or I get taken. But I believe it always happens for some kind of reason, even if somebody has to miss something, miss someone, see something. Hello, I'm spending time with people who like to kidnap. This is what you would call a no-brainer. I'm sitting in a group of people. They're talking about putting chloroform on rags and putting them over children's. I was talking about the commercial for nappy time in a comical way. And then this led into them talking about real stories and how they chloroformed people and seeing people put probes. Sarah Johnson about people having probes put on their head. So people are talking. It's actually a good thing. It's one of them things where now they start coming to. Maybe the chloroform is like a truth serum. Who knows? But it was a conversation that made me feel a little weird. I mean, one, I couldn't chime in, and I was glad for once. Chloroform seems very, it's a dirty kind of villain. I love a villain. I am one. Methodical, clean. I am. I'm just good at it. This is weird. So now we're not even... Okay, so it's chloroform now. How do you know? Let's find out how they know. Let's find out how they really know. You heard some things, and it's always that person. There's some things. Yeah, this is for the one that was going to some type of psychic. This could even be you watching tarot, a lot of readings trying to see if the kid... The law is mine. Did you hear that song and you're still questioning things? I'm not really sure what to believe in. There's a guy that doesn't trust. I don't trust the results. What do you need to know so bad for? You could be a spitting image. Well, first off, we have somebody who's black that has a white child. This isn't about whether they're your child. This is just about some kind of bond that you have with this kid. You don't have anybody else in your life. And it's because you're a miserable prick. And this kid, because they have the ability to see things through the eyes of a child still, they're not tainted yet. Don't be the one that does it. For once, don't be the bad influence of a man in a child's life. This kid could be on the precipice of coming into some kind of money if he has a sick relative. I think there's even an estate or farmland or something like that. So I would stick with this kid, sir. Yeah, for the one who wants to find out if the kid is yours, I would stop wondering. You have so much in common. You get along. That's enough. Do you know how many men would get a DNA test and find out that there's no DNA shared at all, and had a close bond with that one child than children that they actually shared hemoglobin with? I don't think that matters so much anymore. That seems like something that one could be doctored easily, too easily. Two, I mean, I question everything when it comes to science, biology, and all this, and the anatomy and everything, and DNA, cells. It's not so much are we even being told the truth, but do they even know all the truth? There are a lot of people just questioning everything. Maybe the big thing is don't question most shit unless you really have to, unless you need an answer immediately for that. Why can't we just have it so that, well, we don't really dip too much into this unknown? We just know it exists and we respect how powerful the unknown is. I mean, it really is. Not knowing, not being able to see, but being able to feel, not being able to fight back, not knowing how powerful it could be if a lot of the unknown joined together the way some of the people on this planet did for certain things. That if those realms and dimensions all got together to go against something that they saw as a threat for whatever reason, how powerful that could be. Could that end existence? Could the unknown and trying to force things out of it or to become of it through whatever this is that these people are using, they're showing me that, and I just looked on this card. You see this? This is what they showed me in my head almost at the same time that I looked at this card. This looks like Dracor. What is that? I'm not really sure what cell service is paid for it. Does any? I mean, I have to say this again. If I don't have the Wi-Fi on, pages just don't load. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I could be outside. I could be in a store. I could reset my network settings. It's weird. It's like, what the fuck am I paying for? It's agitating. Dracor. Okay. Well, it's funny because they look like little look at that. Dracor Rex at the Indianapolis Children's Museum. Flying lizard species. Okay. That's exactly what they showed me. And I guess they want to tell me something about this. Oh, did somebody find out that there are actually some, we'll say some historic creatures that still walk the earth that were attempted to be into? Are you trying to take these things? People also thought that I was nuts when I said that there are possibly still dinosaurs and dragons. You're going to tell me that we can survive shit like this that we've been getting hit with, but that these fucking animals couldn't survive some end of time shit? You're going to tell me that everything was wiped out? That this big thing would just be that sloppy? What I don't like is when people put themselves in a position of power through a costume to fuck with creatures like this. They're gonna this one creature is gonna wind up eating you. Yeah, see, they're very smart, these creatures, and they will wait until you get comfortable being around them. You forget that they have a conscience as well and a soul. They could be Mickey Strikes incarnate, one of these lions. You understand? They called him Mickey Strikes for a reason, and I would be careful. Oh, he seems docile today. He's been licking his chops all fucking day, so it's not like he's not a liar. I think he thought it was hot out or something like that. Now he's thinking about how you're going to taste in about 15 minutes. Okay. So we have this Dracor. There could be 10 of them. This feels like I want all of them together. This could be a combination of T-Rexes. Somebody found something. They want to create a museum. You want to kill them and stuff them? I hope not. You want to create kind of a, this would be a great idea for a safari. You would have to have, this is Jurassic Park. But somebody wants it for themselves. No. Listen, listen, please don't start caring about our lives now. You know what I felt? I felt we can't just have these things roaming around like this. They'll kill people. Oh, okay. Nobody kills like the government kills, though. And it would be those people in the government who would have a problem with this. Let them fucking eat people. These would be your bouncers. These would be your assassins. Your lizard assassins. Absolutely. You know that... see, this is my belief, and there's a reason I believe these things so powerfully, is these beings will not be able to go near special people. It's just the way it is. It's not their time. It's not even so much like I can't touch you unless they are the creator, but it could just be it's not your time to go, and we see something differently because of the human vessel that you're in. Alone clouds your vision. Just all the cells and genetic makeup and everything like that make it difficult for your third eye to see things sometimes as clear as it's supposed to. And they do. It's like they're in the spirit realm all the time, where they can see a lot of stuff. They don't want to, they're not supposed to be locked up, herbivores. They're not. I feel like these creatures are supposed to be out. This is how we lived before. I'm telling you, during whatever days it was, fucking broads running up to them, like stroking them and shit like that. Give me your tail, hello, give me a ride. Not so they could be caged up and then just seen by elites. So now we have our own food, we have our own products, we have our own planets, our own thing, our own la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di, fla-fla-fla-fla-fla. I bought the rutabaga, and it was more than $1 million too. Jeff Baker. I'll just leave that alone, I guess. This is coming to a community near you. And it could be some other beings too. I feel we have no choice but to intervene here. I don't know how often this happens. People have alien encounters all the time. I'm waiting for something like that too with the War of the Worlds. I would love to see something like that. And not be affected in a negative way. I will never be able to. But I wish that there would be a War of the Worlds. It feels like it has been happening heavy as above. Maybe it needs to happen so below now. You know, the same when you get greedy with power and stuff, it doesn't matter what kind of species you're dealing with on the other side. When you become too tyrannical and you start betraying other types of beings that you're really not fully aware of what they're capable of, there could be problems because of that. And I feel like just the human race is seen as disgusting to certain species because of just the inconsistency with being consistent. You know, we don't know how to stick to anything. And the people that do get shunned from society and get targeted and put in places where they're never to be seen or heard from again. Or that's the point. They're trying to... Well, this isn't, they're not supposed to be, this isn't for attention and financial gain with these beings, too. I mean, with the otherworldly ones, it feels like somebody wants to, what's that Carney movie with Bradley Cooper? Whoa. I mean, what do you do with this? You got people watching fucking certain movies thinking how they can recreate these things. Anybody feel like recreating something great? I mean, we had 7 last week. What was the other? I was thinking at Kaiser Sose that some people were thinking that I was somebody like that. It's just mysterious. Just being a mystery with many things. Usual suspects, yeah. But this is everything for I need to use every you know, they say that God or universe provides everything through nature. I believe I'm going to use everything in nature to succeed. You will not use these fucking animals. Like I said, someone's going to lose their head in a few seconds. I know you're feeling confident, but they don't like you. They don't particularly like dog meat either. But this one hasn't eaten in a while. Eventually, these beings are going to have some type of awakening. And they're going to find out their instinctive supernatural strength besides already being like these beings. And they're going to rip right through these gates. They forget how powerful they are. Sometimes they need to be woken up by their creator. And so don't ever forget who the fuck you are. Oh my God, I would like this. This would be my life. This would be, put me in a castle, an Egyptian castle. I don't need comfy furniture. Just put me in a fucking Egyptian castle with some beautiful men, some beautiful women. I need animals around me. And I need these beings around me. I need lions and tigers and bears. And Tyrannosaurus Rex. And dragons. This is a requirement of mine. This is the world that I wish to live in. I would like drugs. I would like alcohol. And building. Always building. I don't want a life of just laying around and getting high and partying. There has to be some type of construction that happens in order for me to balance that shit out. It's the Holy Grail here. I got myself a dinosaur. I sold many things. Okay? Many things. And this is different. It is. So who's taking this dinosaur, sir? Oh, somebody that's wealthy, I know for sure. This is a last resort. Somebody lives in cold climate, though. They have to be in cold climate. They're nasal. Yeah. They could be in the witness protection and not telling anybody. He's bronchial. Oh, is that what it is? With the deviated symptom as well. Either way, it doesn't really matter, no judgment. But it would be tough to have them there and you won't move. And I'm hoping that whoever this salesman is, this lizard salesman, is smart enough to, or just compassionate enough to say that I'm connecting myself to this now. I'm already connecting myself to this in a way where I shouldn't be. But maybe I can make this shit a little more even by being careful who I sell them to. That's it. Yeah, it won't be that one. That's a hell no. This person sleeps all day too. Up all night, sleep all day. So they won't even be, this is watering plants, they won't even be able to nurture these motherfuckers, okay? I don't know how you nurture a shit like this. Yeah, they just showed me the dragon flying out from underneath in, what the hell was that show? What, Kali? Yeah. Yeah, this, they're going to wind up dying here. So please don't give them to that one. Yeah, that's it for that. Never claimed any of those, but the snow leopards, absolutely, and 6 wolves and 6, yeah. The Belgians. Just hoping that somebody else gets angry enough to do something about that. Why does prairie keep coming out? Prairie dog wildfires. Is that a password or a... Okay, that's that. Prairie dog wildfires. Oh my god. Hold on a second. Did they... Are they... Oh, this is so weird. Did they create the sound of thunder? Are they testing that out in Idaho? Did the thunder sound different? I think they're because I picked up before that they put these speakers, this speaker system in certain areas. Everything is about whoever's being targeted mentally to distort their reality in whatever way that you can. I don't care what it is, whatever they believe, I want it to be the opposite and then the opposite of that. What a fucking weird position to play in life. You're like the master of nothing. Are you okay with being that? That's it? That's all you have? If they believe that the sky is blue, I want it green. This is who you are. That's beautiful. Huh. Let's talk about the person on the other side and who they are. Tell me about this person on the other side. Clearly they see shit differently. The Knight of Cups is a good person. So when we break this down, because that's what us business folk do, you don't like the good people. I want to make this clear, okay? You like these trauma bonds, fucking ties where I can't get out of the hole. I got nothing going on, no opportunities at all. Look, there's no opportunity for making up. I mean, there's no, yeah, I guess. It's always arguing, always nitpicking, always fighting. Then you have this one here. I don't like the good ones. And I can't stand the bad ones. But it's not me. This is just completely... I like being stuck in this situation with nowhere to turn. No, who can I run to share this empty space? Who can I run to when I need love? I don't want to run. I don't want to run to you. I want them to run to me. And that's what it is. I want this one is kept on a burner. This is the usually attempted side piece that refuses. This Knight of Cups is self-worth. I give you advice because it's natural for me. I don't really give a fuck if you take it or not. Yeah, they're very this is a mysterious. But the mystery of this person is where they come from. How they became this. That's the mystery. With the fun serials, it could even be that it's fun for I mean, it should be for you to piece together what you believe, what you've been through, or where you've come from, or how far you've come. I feel like other people are more invested in this, though, than you are. I just fucking sit here and eat my cereal. You could be a cereal freak where you mix. You know what's delicious? Honey bunches of oats mixed with a little bit of Cinnamon Toast Crunch with blueberries. A little bit of mix of each. I like mixing things together. I like mixing different ice creams, mixing sauces, mixing cereals, shit like that. So, I'm gonna just stay here. There's this person that I had an opportunity to get back together with somebody that I knew was no good for me. They just got out, or they just got out of the rent house or the fucking halfway house, but there's a house involved and their name's not on the deed, okay? And I'm just gonna be stuck in this. This feels like a trap house. No, that's what this feels like. I got back with them instead. King of Cups. Why is this guy here? He has booze. Oh yeah, this guy's got a boat and shit, and that's why. So there's another opportunity. This is an opportunity again. I saw an opportunity and I took it. Look, this motherfucker said he's gonna sail me around the world. Is that what he said? Okay, well, it feels like somebody knew that you were thinking of reaching out to another person. And instead, and this could have even been with the fun cereals, you could have been in the fucking cereal aisle. I saw you and you didn't say nothing to me. Okay. It may not have been them, sir. I felt a few times that somebody has a twin or some doppelgangers, and it could have been intentionally done this way. They will bring people into your area if they have a heavy target on somebody to prove them wrong, or just to create some type of illusion around them and shit, and see if they can get away with this. Is what they do. They will bring I don't know if they'll clone. I mean, there's money involved with that, but I wouldn't be surprised since they can print it. They may even already have clones and shit of you, but it feels like someone's angry because they didn't get a response with someone. Like, oh, I was reading the fucking back of the cereal box, you know, or I was shopping. When this is someone that's focused on whatever it is they're focused on. So if you're not familiar with that, then it wouldn't have worked out anyway, probably. Yeah. So now it's, well, I got back with this one. They could have even got some kind of divorce or something. Like, if this is a guy that got back with somebody or just started talking to somebody. Now they get along. Now he gets along with her. Yeah, we're good now that she's got this boat and shit like that she got from her dad or something. Or, oh, okay. So you get along now. There are people who know, yeah, truth. There are people that know that, God, you are such a fucking fraud. I wish you would just be honest. Is that what somebody said? I wish you would just be honest about how you, and they said it in front of, who was this woman? I was just going to say, or there's a woman that said, would you just be honest about how you feel about this one and how you feel about the other one? Would you please just say here at the table? Do you know how frustrating it is? This is this feels like either an older sister and this is a matriarch of this particular group, okay? And even though you could be very judgmental and a little too sophisticated in situations where there doesn't need to be that much sophistication, either way, you're a truth speaker. And I feel like whether you're a man or a woman, that's what they said. We're tired of this. You know, just handle something. This is a house speaker, or they were a house speaker, or they were destined to be, or something. We are so tired. Yeah, this is break this spell that you're under. This is, are you under hypnosis? Do you realize that you're trying to make it work, or you chose this for what? I can't believe it. You should have known when you did this that this shit was going to come back and bite you in the ass again, and here you are stuck in the same fucking situation with a different broad. When is this going to stop? Yeah, now you're stuck in a fucking marriage, or you're stuck in this thing where there's a planned wedding. I'm telling you, like, so what do I do now? You fucking say you don't want to be married. Who's going to lock you up because of it? What am I missing here? What is this? That's fine. I'm going to find out what this is. Because what I feel and what other people want to say is, we can see that the two of you hate each other. Just fucking split up. If you can't afford to get a divorce, just split up. Why does it have to be so legal at first? So what, it forces you now? This legality, is that what we put first? Well, I mean, I have to hire a lawyer and I have to do this right, even though everything we did in this fucking thing was wrong and for the wrong reasons, but this I want to do right. I no longer wish to be in this. I don't want to have this wedding. I don't want to have this. I can tell you don't either. I refuse to put any of my time or my money into this when I already feel like this before it's planned. This is something telling me something. And I'm going to pay attention, is what I'm saying. Whew. There is a woman where I would be wary sleeping next to her if they're telling her this today, sir. How many times do we get into something, or do we follow through with something? One, because it just seems easier. Or two, because we don't have the balls to say that I don't want. So now both parties, possibly both sides or all sides, if this is like a business deal and shit, I feel like there are too many people who don't want it. Why are we doing this? Well, somebody please stand up and say, we don't need the merge. We're good the way we are. Why do we feel like we have to keep moving forward with everything? Our reception has to be bigger than Rochelle's reception. And our fucking engagement party, they had 12. I want 14 fucking lemons and 2 fucking oranges and a banana. Nothing is about what it's supposed to be, okay? You marry this woman or you marry this man, whatever this is, because you cannot stand fucking thinking that you could live a day without. I need to know that you're mine. I don't feel that at all. This is, I mean, yeah. This is when I get married, I go on the honeymoon, and I don't even want to talk about the fucking honeymoon or the wedding with anybody after that. What the hell kind of shit is this? You don't have those, so, oh, how great was it? Oh, it was amazing. It's a, yeah. Yo, do you know what that does to your soul? You just, this is a, but here's the thing. Is it really that big of a deal? Do we just program ourselves to, is a wedding that big of a deal? It's a glorified date. It's a glorified, expensive fucking date where there are too many people involved in your date. Maybe that whole thing needs to go away. Do I really need to marry? If this wasn't for papers, I mean, because your papers, your legit papers, are underneath the sheet part of the bed. They were smart. It's like at the bottom where you would think that something on the mattress was there. But if it wasn't for that, I feel confused, and like there's a spell being put on me through Wi-Fi. I can finally say that there's something else having me make these decisions or manipulating my emotions and how I feel towards people. Is it these nanos? Let me terminate these things immediately and see if my decisions are different. Some of you are noticing a difference in your pain, your health, your looks. My fucking God. I must have been filled with them. I felt something. I felt popping inside my body. It's kind of crazy. They will attack your organs, latch onto each other. And you know what happens when too many of them form? You become outnumbered in your own vessel. And it becomes uncomfortable. And then they can agitate them with things and shit like that through satellite, and you just become this walking fucking Game Boy for them. You could close a lot of your third eyes, and then a lot of these attacks won't hit you. It's like a thermonuclear shield is created. Are you listening to me? For the senators and everything, I would take some time, if you don't need to be in court, to just sit and stare into space and close these millions of eyes that I found out we have. From million, it almost feels like a new eye could open up with different subjects of information, different inquisitions, ponderings. You understand how deep this goes that we don't know about that, and how much pain it brings, and what this attracts when you have this many eyes possibly open like that. What it attracts from other realms that now latch onto your body. Maybe they have an okay spiritually, and we don't know enough about this. Like you opened up these eyes, you never closed them. Whatever comes through now is allowed to attack you in some way. I feel amazing. I would make this first priority for everybody on the entire planet, is to let it be known that every eye, even ones you're not aware of, from every lifetime, close. But it's going to take time. If you try to close them quickly, it creates more pain in your body afterward, a little afterward. I found this out the hard way. This is for the runaway brides and grooms anyway. Oh, this is a death to my happiness is what the hell this is. What is this? I can't live this fucking lie anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, Jesus Christ. I'm constantly lying. I'm lying to people, I'm lying to myself. This has to do with this wedding thing. Somebody's in heat. feel like a dog in fucking heat. That's it. That's what I feel like. Why? Let me hear what's going on. Clearly. Oh God. I just need just give me one possibility with whoever this is. Okay. You could have a platform. You could be an earth sign or a Pisces or a Scorpio, but I think I see darkness here, and I see darkness when it comes to cutting. Okay? Either you're goth or some type of vixen type of dress, or I mean, you could be a surgeon. You could just be a darker surgeon and shit, you know? But it just feels like with knives. I'm dark with knives. This is, my happiness is dead. I'm lying to myself. I'm in fucking heat. Okay. There's a lot of here of somebody wants to give you something, but they want to make sure that it goes into your hand. I don't know, this just popped in. I don't trust these things. This could be Cash App and stuff like that. And somebody's like, but it feels like, or they wanted to, this could be a letter. They wanted to do, this could be, this is a gesture of some sort. I don't know how. I don't know what. I think that somebody with this, my happiness is dead, right? Here we go again. I lie every single day, okay? I mean, you could say that I'm cheating telepathic. I'm a telepathic fucking serial cheater. I mean, when it comes to my imagination, I see this woman, okay? This is, but and it could be that this person is trying to connect with you that way, and you just may not be feeling them, or you're blocking them because of some reason, or something's not happening. This is strong waiting. Like somebody just wants you to wait until whatever this death of happiness is in their life, and everything else that's happening around them. My weeds are even dead. That's how bad shit is. My weeds don't even grow, cause there's nothing fertile. There's no fertilizer. This one here, this Queen of Pentacles, is that fertile. She's fertile myrtle. And this one, the conversation with this one must be just outstanding. Girl, you knock me out. Somebody could have been drinking themselves to death too. It's like, I don't want to have to lie to this one. I would rather just be a better version. I started to say this in the last message, and then I just kind of started rambling. But there was a man who was concerned about the kind of man he would have to become to be with a woman like you. You could be very business boss like. I feel, am I going to get another side to them? Who do I have to be to approach them now? You could just have multiple sides. Like somebody could be saying, okay, well, when they're in around people who are happy and joking, they do that. I don't know, somebody could have only seen one side of you. If you are in the same line of work together, they only see that work side of you. And I don't think that you do a lot of playing. So I haven't seen that fun, giddy side. And this woman can't show that. She can't show that a lot. And people think that's weak where she's at. But I'm anticipating the conversation being great. I don't know if you have a date or something, but this is, I already know. Yeah, they're well learned, well traveled, or it seems that they have. God, you know a lot about different cultures, and yeah, somebody wanted to make sure that whatever this was, where the world was against you, there could have been a situation here where somebody couldn't wait anymore. You know, maybe your reputation was ruined, or somebody started talking some shit about you, and it looked like, it's like, I want to wait till this shit dies down. I don't think someone anticipated shit dying down. I think that somebody was hell-bent on, if there, let's say there were two or three choices. I think that this person chose whoever didn't have a lot of negative attention on them at the time. They could have thought that the opportunity, it was more of an opportunity to be a wife, and you could be the kind of woman where I'm just stronger on my own, you know, and I think somebody knew that, so they put you in some type of category to make it seem like they chose somebody over you. But I feel like you're just the kind of woman where I wouldn't have married you anyway. I don't want to be on a, this guy can't become the man that you deserve, so instead I'm going to try and destroy you. There's also somebody that's stuck in another part of the world and they can't leave. This feels like a third world fucking country and shit. Yeah, this could be your husband. Somebody is far away, okay? I mean, if this isn't a whole other dimension in some way, is it possible that some of us, are there other ships with pods? I mean, this I would ask them to show me, but I feel like other people would be able to tap into that with technology. This is why they haven't been showing me anything in my dreams and stuff, because they usually take people like me who have this weird thing with something else, and they hack our brains to try to get information, prophecy, so that they can have their friends who have YouTube channels beat you to it, so that they can get views and make money. Thank you for all the fucking donations from all yous on YouTube, where you know you're getting some of your information from me, and whether you're piecing it together after that or not, or you're just taking it and then now throwing it back out there and getting all these views and stuff. Thanks for giving me a fucking something. You just act like people like me just don't exist. You know what I mean? I know that many of you know where this shit is coming from. This is your husband. I'm telling you. This. It's a manipulative motherfucker, though. Okay. Yeah, I mean, somebody has a pregnant wife, or they have a pregnant something. No, I'm sorry. Who are they with that they got pregnant in jail? I don't know who this is for, but somebody's wife got pregnant in jail. You know what's so weird? Somebody's wife had a conjugal visit with another crew member. You chose this woman over someone else, and they canceled your visit to go to come and to see another. Yeah, I mean, as far as they're concerned, they're single now. They don't owe you anything, sir. This doesn't feel like a wife. This also could feel like maybe you left her, or you got locked up, or something happened where I didn't care that she was pregnant with my child. I didn't care about the fact that was even my child in there. I mean, I'm not that kind of guy. I'm a gang member, or I'm a fucking general or something like that. And now something happened with this guy where he could have even, somebody's in jail because they attempted to put their wife or somebody in jail or keep them in there. So now they're there. This is a guy who likes to imprison women in whatever way. This could be keeping them in his home as concubines. I want that one because that one's the best one. What the fuck is this? This one here is different. She's just different. She's been hurt a lot, but it doesn't show. Yeah, she just moves like, she's a little cautious, all right? But she's not like, hi, my name is so-and-so, and I've been hurt, and it's just been horrible. You know, hey, can I buy you a drink? Yeah, that's a hard day, that's a flat tire, and then my dad got it. Oh my God, fucking shoot me in the face, please. Yeah, please. I know that sometimes we need to vent, but I mean, this is the first person that's approached you in about 6 years. Now you see why. Yeah, this one here, hold on, please. Some beauty spells and health spells are wearing off of this other one here. Yeah, they're hitting them. Oh, boy. I think that this guy with this one here, he chose something over looks at the time. That you could have been even getting attacked by, you could be one of these special women we're finding out that got attacked by all this stuff. And now these guys, I talked about this before, where I'm angry because now the one I chose, who I didn't realize was getting injections and shit and was taking fucking all kinds of weird shit because this was a plan. Now things are reversing. And all of this spell and illusion, there's a haze and shit, that there's just a whole force that's lifting and removing. This feels like another round of first, last, first, wheat, chaff separation, but it feels with health and looks. Where the air is going to be lifting around certain women, and it's going to pull their faces up. And I'm guessing that for this guy, you or this fucking broad that you wound up being with, you could have done some even death rituals and stuff. This is, I don't know who this is for, but this is some weird death rituals, or just getting into something weird and dark because some chicks wanted you to or something. And you could have done something even to someone. Who's the guy that casted a death spell on his own fucking love of his life? They had her blood somehow. They put her blood in the wine, and you wind up putting that on the wine. That's why your wife died, sir. It's so weird that we don't fact check things like this. I don't get it. This is more important than fact checking a car note. Yeah, what I mean, coming off the lot. This is blood and fucking DNA and spiritual locks and shit like this. This is what you should be concerned about. And it's not whether you owe deities. It's just whatever you put out coming back with force, though. What did you put out there, and who did you put it to? Who did you give it to? Were they deserving of this darkness and this loss and this death? And because somebody lied about doing this shit. They lied about getting into some dark arts and shit. And I feel like some bitch whore fucking wife of this guy, that a Guatemalan or a fucking, I don't know, Esperanza. Look at you, huh? What do you think is going to happen when he finds out that you edited every picture and that he still hasn't seen that woman for what she really looks like? He can't, because he's not near you, and it could be just because these are the fucking broads he surrounds himself with. This is the kind of guy that likes surrounding himself by unattractive women. Because he likes the best. So what he does is he has a whole crew of just halfies around him, and then he looks for somebody that's better looking, and he gives them the attention to try to turn the girls. I can't stand this type of motherfucker. I can't. And yeah, she refuses to deal with guys like this. So this one here, if this guy, I can't get a flight to save my life, you're being kept from this woman for a reason. Something doesn't want you with her. They don't want you trying to come back just to keep her stuck in life again. Somebody or to get her locked up. It just feels real bad motive-ish. Yes. Yeah, she doesn't deal with sneaky, conniving, fucking, even kind of half gay men. Yeah, these cult guys. So she knows about you guys that are groups that do this to women, and she's very careful. Yeah, she knows about the life insurance policy. She knows why these are these particular guys. You're a fucking opportunist. And she couldn't either. Like, I refuse to walk away from my dream. This could even be the just dream that this woman has is about to come true, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you fuck it up again. Oh, that's a win, buddy. Look how, oh, she's cute. Yeah, see, this is the thing, that this player guy, he's constantly trying to whoever you are, whoever this woman is, this could be somebody that you dated and then they moved to another country, and you haven't seen them, but you've been hearing things, or you can feel something maybe. It feels like he keeps trying to find you in other women, and the guys that he spends time with, they can't even deny. I mean, she's cute. She's never gonna be, or they're never gonna be. Never. You know this. You know, you fucked up, and now look at you. You're a mess. This is somebody's uncle or something. You're not supposed to find somebody else like her. Don't you get it? Yeah, hero. You're supposed to be someone's hero. You be the fucking hero that you claim to be, whatever this is, and the warrior. I feel I think there's arguments happening between men. Like, stop saying this and just fucking do it, right? Like, all you do is say shit, and then you plan and plan and plan, but you don't execute anymore. What happened? So these women are doing a lot of black magic on this guy, though. It's the sister. I mean, look at their faces. Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Page of Sword. Right. I know that you said that you wanted to be the hero. I think you just like the spotlight, though. You want the recognition of being the hero. But somebody wants to be that person that, like, you don't think that I want to be that guy that just runs in and says, cool, this is me, I'm here to fix all your problems and shit. And then somebody said, I don't feel like she wants that. I think she just wants to see that there are men out there that aren't complete pieces of shit and weak. That's it. This is a woman who had to say this. And I'm starting to understand her. This is a woman who is set in her ways, and it's hard to make her see things differently, especially when it comes to this. I understand why she's so closed off, and I'm not sure myself if it's a protection for her, if it's something about her that just wards off shit. I mean, look at this warrior thing. You could just be that kind of woman where it feels like, I don't know if it's something else keeping them from me, or if it's who I am. And that makes me worry a little bit if it were that, right? That's just who I am as a woman with this strength. You're too strong. She's too strong for me, and I don't like it. So we don't want strong women in our lives as men. Is that what you're saying now? What do we want? We want weak ones? We want women who don't challenge us to be better men? How about this? Maybe she doesn't challenge you. Maybe just her being the woman that she is what does it, and it's effortless. You ever think of that? I mean, this is that one that makes it up the art museum steps before I do. You know what I mean? If that happens, am I too competitive? Yes! But when this is supposed to be somebody that you're thinking of dating or getting to know like that, I mean, and you're talking about competition, there's something wrong. P.I. Piece it together. H.R. Piranha. Is this what the other woman looks like? Somebody looks like a fucking piranha because of all the injections, or they talk a lot of shit. So their mouth is weird, is weird now too. If they didn't get any injections or anything like that, and MC. I hear you, man. But they don't. That's all they ever say. I hear you. You're still 12. That's what someone said. You're still 12. In a 50-year-old body, or 60, or however old this is. This is sun gazing too. There's a guy who's just desperate for wisdom or ancestral knowledge. I need something to feed something inside of me besides just this fucking beast. That's all you guys do, is feed this nasty beast inside of me. So what do you want to go to your ex-wife now and have her feed the other one? You can tell who's jealous. And I don't know why you give these people any more time when they show you who they were. When somebody shows you simply who they really are, why wouldn't you believe that? I don't know. I don't get it. When did people become so rule driven but rule breaking at the same time with their own rules? It bothers me. Your wife looks like a fucking piranha or Oscar. Somebody's wife looks like the guy Oscar up the street, who also got some kind of mouth surgery or something like that, and somebody fucked it up. Yeah, he takes it on the chin now, literally. That's why he doesn't care. He's gay, and they're all dirty gay men, and that's the perfect mouth for someone. But I will be your hero, baby. I will stand by you forever. Spent the night in jail. There's a lot here with the judicial system. Somebody won a case too. Somebody asked something for some assistance and did. I hear you. Call me. Stop saying that. When you don't want to listen, somebody got out or they won something and then they immediately were met with the same fucking people who put them in that situation. I'm done. You don't have to say a word, really. Yeah. Spent the night in jail. Oh. Somebody's name could be Rocky or Rocco. Spent the night in jail. And well, this is more than just this. Is I spent time in jail, and somebody hasn't really moved around a lot, but they did a lot of stretching. They dealt with some type of heartbreak beautifully. They actually used the advice of it's not what you do. I mean, it's not how much time you do, what you do with your time, right? They actually did that. Yeah, they went through it. This could even be some kind of withdrawal. Look what I got. I got clean off of this shit, okay? I had to be there for that to happen. I think that intentionally they were trying to keep your medication from you. I do. I think they put you in the shoe or they put you in fucking, we're going to isolate you. Okay, cool. Yeah, they put boundaries up with your medications. I'm telling you, I feel like somebody went in there and added that. And I do feel like, because they do this shit, man, when they target you. You could be on Suboxone or on some kind of medication. This is anxiety meds. This could be Xanax or shit like that. And they will fucking make you wait intentionally. They like to see you in pain. I can't wait till this shit comes back to you fucking niggers. I can't wait. Because I know, because I experienced it, but I wouldn't allow you. Because I stepped in her face and said, get the fuck out of my face. I floated over to that bitch, to the CEO that wanted to start problems. Because you thought I was a white girl and I was going to take your shit. I would have beat the fuck out of both of you niggas. And I would have took the beating too. And I know you could tell that too. It wasn't my first time in prison. Yeah, my story is epic. And then I told him again. I refuse. I don't give a fuck what uniform you're wearing, what badges you got, what nightsticks you got. I'll take a beating. You will not disrespect me for no reason. You will not treat me like I was brought into that facility and I am guilty before I even fucking was sentenced. You will not do that shit. I'm sorry if they did that in your country. And I'm sorry if they did it here because of your fucking ignorant demeanor. But you will not with certain people. And that's what I feel like from this guy. Like the same shit. So what is it now? All the black CEOs? He even said that. What is it? All the black CEOs are now on my block? Right? All you racist motherfuckers. And he's not afraid to say shit either. These are people who I already know what's coming. But I refuse to be silent. I refuse to have somebody fucking overpower me. Especially when that motherfucker could possibly be on the run from another country on some heavy shit. You know? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if in prison certain things happen against certain people or now, because you're outnumbered once the Latinos and the Aryans and everything, and the Sheglers, everybody is on the one side now. You're fucked. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're going to wind up segregating in some way. Isolating and segregating would be the best thing to do, yes. With the Magician in the reverse, I do feel like this could be a lot of rituals that these motherfuckers did. But see how I talk all of a sudden now? the ignorance that comes out of me, because now I'm talking like this and I mention them. This is shit going backwards, and I don't feel like these people, they can't do the rituals they were doing before. You can see it in their faces. I can tell you've been messing with some hard shit, okay? And that hard shit ain't cracked. That hard, I mean, I can see that you've been, yeah, these are like these gang leaders and cult leaders and shit like that, where now their lawyers left them high and dry because of all the shit that's coming out about some of the things they've done. I can no longer represent you. I can't. This, you know, it's bad when a public defender one after another turns shit down. So you'll be able to tell, because these are going to be the people that they're going to be raging about not being able to see their lawyer and shit. This is karma. It's the universe putting a signal out, a personal signal on your prospects while you are in incarceration. For those of you who are practicing teleportation and you're serious, what else you got to do, right? With where I want to go, I want to make sure it's safe for me, that I'm going to be okay, la-di-da-di-da. Just take me where I'm supposed to be, that's beneficial for me in every way. Yep. And then there will be those of you where some of these buildings are going to collapse in certain ways and you're just going to be able to walk right out. It's going to be some weird shit where this prison just needs to come down because there are too many people in here not being treated well, and they're just hiding people now. This isn't even a prison. I was concerned about whether the jail that I was in was even a functioning, and it was still under a jail. I was wondering, I kept getting the feeling that either it already happened or they were trying to make it happen, that whatever the funding was for this particular place, weird, that it didn't all go to that. And that there was a possibility that, I mean, how many jails and prisons aren't even government facilities anymore? You know, when you have people taking over that don't know how to lead. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm taking over this big thing, and I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm only doing it for power and money to see what I can get out of it. That's it. When you take the reform out of a place where there's supposed to be some kind of reform, now they will start to mirror you, where they just want to get something out of you. You're outnumbered by these prisoners. And it's all day. You go to eat, you go, whatever it is you call it. You go to mess, you go to hall, and your yard lock, whatever it is, you're always, I'll take a fucking hit. What are they going to do? Look at the shit we've been through. You know what I mean? Look at the shit that we've experienced, which is why we're in here, man. Some of you are going to have some weird shit happen where you're going to be bailed out by certain people because they need security. You have to let it be known that if it's not the right fit for you, then they won't be able to make it to you. All right? We don't want people who are greedy, who just want to protect their lives. But there will be people that you may run into from the past that need you, that remembered how loyal you were, or they saw some kind of footage of how loyal you were. So now they have the means to get you out. Yeah, that's going to be great for many of you. Yep, I love that. I'm going to leave it at that and keep it on a happy note. I hope that the more you motherfuckers get out, the better. See you.